So here's an update on this project I've been working on. I only work on it when I have spare time. I mean, I got a bunch of other stuff I got to take care of, but today I got to move forward on it, and this is what we have so far. So as you remember, this right here is our 480 volt main disconnect, which feeds our distribution block. From our distribution block, we're feeding our fuse holders. As you can see, I have a few bigger fuse holders up here, and then I have my smaller ones which feed my VFDs down here, and each of these arrays feed one section of VFDs. As you can see, I could turn on this array and it'll turn on one VFD, then this one will be the next one in line. So I did all of them. I kept them nice and organized. And these will be the bottom ones, as you can see. That's a good way to organize your stuff, you know. If you have it nice and neat, I mean, you could kind of tell what you got going on. So this 480 fuse block holder feeds each VFD on the line side, so that turns it on. As you can see, it's on and ready to go. Okay, so for my control power for this, I got this control transformer which is fed on 480 volts. Right here are my single fuse holders for that. So that gives me 480, and it steps down my voltage down to 120. And from that 120, I'm feeding independent cabinet that needs control power for 120 volts. I give it here. That feeds an independent disconnect with control power, and it also gives me 120 here, which is gonna feed this power supply. As you can see, I'll turn it on and it feeds my power supply. Now I got DC voltage coming out, which comes onto this breaker. If I flick on this breaker, it's gonna feed my 24 volts to my terminal blocks, and these terminal blocks are feeding my VFDs on my terminals, which I'm sending out to the switches where the operator is gonna be, and it brings it back on my control terminal blocks right here, which is gonna give these VFDs my run command. So that way, from where the operator is, where the motors are located, they could turn on and off these VFDs, which I'm gonna use to control the speed of the belts that the product is going by on. And if they wanted to go faster or slower, I could set the speed myself right here. And usually we just set the speed once and get it according to whatever they're packing, and we don't have to touch it again. So that's why I'm gonna have the speed control right here, and right here we have our dials which allow us to do that. As you can see, I'm gonna set them out at 0, so when they turn them on, they don't take off. These are 100% done. As you can see, I got the load side for the motors. As far as these, I still got to run the load side to my motors, but that'll be another part of the project whenever I have more time. So there you guys have it. It's a little bit of a breakdown of what this cabinet consists of. So this was already an existing cabinet, and I just modified it according to whatever the customer wanted, you know. But that's pretty much it. For those of you interested, I mean, it's not too complicated. Once you start working on this stuff, it starts making sense.